Alright, this is the last game of the Gauntlet. I'm playing Dave Kerr. And can you just take us through your list quickly?
Termi Inquisitor, Psycannon, Psyker, Strikes, Kodias, 2 Walking Dreadknights, Flamers, that's it. I've got a 50-man blob here with Power Axes, Cracks, Lord Commie, got my Aegir Slime, and that's about it.
Excellent, alright, and my Nids, apart from the red box, they're all hunkered up there, and the Morlocks in the back, and everything else is in reserves. Alright, and so you want to do a plug?
New 40k podcast, Australian, called Forging the Narrative. You can find it on Facebook. Look it up, give it a listen, leave some feedback, tell us what you think.
Excellent. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so game 5, last game of the tournament, and I'm versing a Grey Knight army that's allied with a Imperial Guard blob. That's the best way to describe it. So let's just jump into the time lapse here, and as you can see, he's got 2 Dreadknights, 2 strike squads. That I think he's Cortez. You know, the one that's when you fall in, they get free shots if you land anywhere near him. So his army is almost anti-mine, which is very surprising. He's got things to deal with my big guys. You know, their force weapons and 2 big armor. You know, 2+ armor, 5+ invulnerable guys to take all my shots. And he's got the ACAC gun, or the twin-linked autocannon thingamajig. The warp quakes on all the strike squads. He's got the as I said, the guy that, you know, if you land anywhere near him, so I can't use my Morlocks anywhere near him. I can't land any drop pods or anything like that. So it was a tough game, this one. And it doesn't help that his second turn, so I had my first turn, and I think I had toughness 9 on my big guy, but I moved him, my warlord, sorry, and I should have actually put him behind and the other guy in front, because he actually manages just to kill my warlord. He caused just enough wounds, killed the warlord, and that was it, because I started rolling 2s for my reserves, and in fact I didn't get all of them on until turn 4. And really, if I just had both Hive Tyrants and doing vector strikes, I might have, like, on his strike squads, I might have survived much better than I did. He made a ton of 2+ armor saves as well. You can see there's that 1 wound on that last guy there, and I'm trying to pump everything into him, and he survives and eventually kills my Morlock with a what is it called? The instant death weapon. So that makes a great point. After the game, it was saying I pushed these Tervagants up a bit too aggressively, and I should have, you know, maybe tried to camp the objective or something like that. Something to think about. I think what hampered me was just the reserve rolls, because if I had that big unit of Termagants plus my other 2, because I kept them all in reserve, and so I had 30 Termagants there, maybe I could have taken it. He gets a bit unlucky with his Librarian. I do pump a lot of shots into him, but he gets 2 1s, but in the end, I don't actually kill him. And my Flying Hive Tyrant, he's MVP, because he took quite a few shots, and he does quite a bit of damage. He's right now flying at the top of the screen there, killing Psycannons, because he's getting precision shots and I'm putting it on them, and fun things like that. But his army, you know, with this big huge blob of guardsmen down the bottom left here, and there's an objective, so the objectives are the bottom left and bottom right hand corners, and so that is just slowly moving its way. I mean, he got really unlucky with his difficult terrain rolls. He was moving, I think first turn was 1 inch, second turn was 2 inch, third turn was 2 inch, and then finally on the 4th turn he moved like 4 inches. So it took him 4 turns to get to the objective, which was like 12 inches away. Which, yes, he wasn't happy about it. No, I can't blame him. My Hive Tyrant in my turn here will actually, so he's landed there, and he's actually going to be precision shotting that, what's it called, that sergeant right in the top left hand corner, who's giving all the orders to the big blob, you know, like first rank fire, second rank fire. So he actually gets that kill, which I'm pretty happy about. And my Devil Gaunts land on the bottom left and take care of a whole bunch of guardsmen. But unfortunately, like we got the TO to come rule on this, Paddy. So the Devil Gaunts, they're actually shorter than the barrier, and so the guardsman got the armor save for that because of true line of sight. So I thought that was interesting. I've learnt now how to deploy it a bit better for next game. If I put all the Devil Gaunts right next to them and maybe angle them up so their guns are pointing over the thing or something like that, maybe they won't get it. His Dread Knight, though, with the incinerators, though, take care of a lot of the Devil Gaunts down the bottom there. And even with the Morlock landing, a whole bunch of shots from this, you know, the Twin Linked Devourers, from a Hive Tyrant, and all the, you know, all of that happening, and the Warriors come on the left hand side. So I can't. I think I don't even get this big blob down to half. On the top right here, my Tervagant, he survives forever. Like, he's causing me 1 wound, and then I'm making my Feel No Pain save, or my normal saves. No, well, yeah, because the Psy Cannons don't have power weapons, right? So, yeah, I'm making my Feel No Pain saves, and then I'm killing like 1 guy in return. And so I think we get into combat like turn 3, and then until turn 5, nothing happens. I believe he eventually just kills them off or gets an instant kill. I don't fully remember. Anyway, yep, so that was the game. He owned both of the objectives. Massive win to him. Complete smashing to me, yeah. So was it 20 to 1 point to me. Oh well, them's the break. So I got 16th overall. Painting was good, and sportsmanship was good. 2 big wins, 2 minor losses, and a major loss. I'm hoping I do better next Gauntlets. I definitely enjoyed myself. Cheers. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the games, guys. As you can see, the lone Dark Elder won the whole thing, which I am happy about. I play Tyranids, but I also have a whole bunch of Dark Elder. So that'll be my next project. So next year we're going to do this all over again, but with Dark Elder. I've got about 7,000 points of Dark Elder, but nothing's made or painted. So we're going to do this all over again. But I'm glad Dark Elder won and beat those stinking Imperials. And too many Necrons. But anyway, enjoy.